Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for subscribing. I noticed I have a lot of new subscribers on my channel, so thank you all so much for that. And I did want to really quick say I am so sorry I've not been uploading for the past 2 weeks. I have been going through some health issues. I had the flu, and then I had a really bad flare-up of my endometriosis. And then I hurt my back, and it hurt really bad to sit for prolonged periods. It hurt to stand, it hurt to sleep. So I'm finally over everything, and I hopefully stay that way. So today I have a new line from Sally Hansen to share with you all. So I'm going to read the little card here. It says, "Prep for perfection and create stunningly sheer nails this spring with Sally Hansen's newest care essentials and nail color. Introducing the new Color Therapy Beautifiers and Shears collections. From the leader in color and care authority, Sally Hansen." This little card they sent me. And I'm going to open this box and share with you some of the things. Now, I have been testing out some of the base coats, and also I have been testing out the what is this? The cuticle serum. Yeah, I've been testing this out as I do my manicures, so I'm going to give you some general thoughts on some of these things, and then we're going to swatch the two nail colors that they sent me here. Okay, so things that I have tried out are the high gloss top coat. Now, I don't know what it is about Sally Hansen's top coats, but every time I use them over a color, it ends up pulling up the color. And I've had this issue with their Miracle Gel line. I've had the issue with this. I don't know what it is about maybe it's the brush. The brush probably is too rough, but I have to wipe off the brush when I use the top coat. I don't know if anybody's ever had that issue. Maybe it's just me, but the top coats, they did take up the color, and I did let the color dry. So I don't know what's going on with that, but the the cuticle serum, which I'm going to pull out of here, it's stuck. Alright, here's the cuticle serum, and this cuticle serum is almost like a jelly texture. As you can tell, my nails are pretty much bare, and it's a jelly texture. You probably can't even see that. Let me zoom in. Okay, it's a thicker texture, which is kind of neat, and it rubs in really nicely. It doesn't have a smell either, but it goes on nice, and at first it feels really good, but then my cuticles still kind of feel dry afterwards. So I'm going to try this cuticle serum on my bare nails at night and see if it helps. It says Beautifiers at the top of the bottle. Okay, so I've told you about the top coats. The base coats, I really like the base coats, both of them. They really color correct. This one especially color corrects because my nails are really stained. And they look pretty on their own. So if you just want just like a sheer wash of color, this base coat right here, I really recommend you get. If you have some staining, if I can get it out. These are really stuck in here. It's kind of like glued down. This is called the nail corrector, and it definitely corrects the color if you have yellowing on your nails and stuff. So I really like that on its own. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into swatching these two colors, and I'm going to tell you the color names. I'm just going to rip this packaging because it's really stuck. And I want to say their PR packaging, it's really nice and well presented. Okay, the two colors that they sent me are Give Me a Tint and Berry Kiss. Now, I did try Berry Kiss already, and I like it a lot. It's a very pretty sheer pinky shade. I haven't tried this one yet, though. This is a really pretty, almost like a pale lilac purple shade. So I'm going to zoom in the camera, and we're going to swatch these two. I'll show the swatch photos, and then I'll give you my general thoughts on all of this newness from Sally Hansen. So I will be right back. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is apply this nail corrector. And And it says that you can use this as a base. It says apply 1 to 2 coats to bare nails or use as a base coat. So we're going to use this to help get rid of some of that yellowing, because these are sheer nail polishes we're dealing with. We want our nails underneath to look as good as they can. So I'm going to go ahead and apply 1 coat and see how I feel about that. Okay, here's 1 coat of the base color. There is 1 coat. Alright, so that dried super duper fast. So I'm going to apply 1 more coat. I'm gonna let this dry and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did have to readjust my white balance. It wasn't really picking up the color correctly, so now it looks a lot more true to life. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the color Bare Kiss over this. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I think when I did this before, I used the nail primer and it's more pale than that pinky color under Bare Kiss, so we'll see how this turns out. Okay, we're going to do 2 coats of Bare Kiss over the nail corrector. There is 1 coat of Bare Kiss over the nail corrector, and that actually looks really pretty. I'm going to have to do 1 more coat and then I'll put on top coat and show you how it looks. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do 1 more coat. There is 2 coats of the nail corrector, 2 coats of the color, and then I'm going to put on top coat and show you the swatch photo and give you my general thoughts of this color, which I think it's super pretty. So I'll be right back. Alright, and here is the mani with Bare Kiss. 2 coats of the nail corrector, 2 coats of Bare Kiss, and 1 coat of the strengthening top coat. I'm going to go ahead, take a swatch photo, and then I'm going to just speed through the lilac shade called Give Me a Tint. I'm not going to do too much talking because I've already done too much talking already. So I will be right back. Alright, you guys, I wanted to show you this color. This is Give Me a Tint. Now, this is it in daylight, or well, not daylight, natural lighting. And this is the lilac shade, and this shade is so, so pretty. This is 4 coats, so I'm going to set my lights up so you can see it under those. And then I'm going to put a really pretty iridescent topper over this so you can see. This is definitely going to be going back on my nails. It's such a pretty and squishy purple shade. So I will be right back with my normal lights, and I'll show you the shade with the topper. This has no top coat on that. It's just how glossy these shades are. They're super high gloss. So I'll be right back with my lights. Alright, and here is that color under my lights, and it is so, so pretty. If you pick up any of the shades, I really recommend you get Give Me a Tint. This is just a beautiful lilac shade, and I do like it better than Berry Kiss. I did not use the nail corrector for this mani, which is why I had to end up doing 4 coats, because I used the nail primer, and this doesn't have those color correcting qualities that the nail corrector did. So I did end up having to go in with 4 coats, which that's fine. It dries decently fast, so just take your time in between each coat, let it dry completely, and you shouldn't have any issues. What I like to do with nail polishes like this is, the ones that take a lot of coats, is I will do it before I go to bed. I will get all my coats done. I won't apply top coat, and I will sleep with my hands down my side in the bed or on top of me so they dry while I sleep, because they usually stay in the same position. And then I will do top coat the next day, and it will be completely dry. So, out of all of these things they sent me, the things that I really, really loved is Give Me a Tint, which is that beautiful lilac purple. I'm going to zoom out. Okay, that. And I really like the Nail Cuticle Serum. Now, this is like a gel formula, and I do like it. It's different. It doesn't have a scent, and it does soak in super fast. Now, you probably are going to have to use it a lot, because I've just been using just a tiny amount, but I like that. I like the nail corrector, and this does give a nice wash of color to get rid of any staining that's on your nails. My camera's it's really washed out, but this is really good. And I really do like the top coat. Where is it? The strengthening top coat. Woo, that's open, and I did not know that. I like the strengthening top coat. I did not have any issues with it pulling up the nail color. The one that I did have an issue with the color being pulled up was the, what is this? High Gloss Top Coat. So I did have issues with this one pulling up color. I did have to wipe off the brush. That's when I tried it with other nail polishes. And Berry Kiss was okay. It was still pretty patchy after 3 thin coats plus 2 coats of that nail corrector. So you may end up having to do, let's see, 6 coats, and that's just too much for me. That's too much coats having to do them. I get that this is supposed to be a sheer wash, but me with stained nails, I have to make it opaque or it just looks terrible with my staining. So yeah, let's see, this is the strengthening base coat. Like I said, the base coats are good, they dry fast, and I didn't notice any staining with the base coats. And yeah, I like the nail primer, and it's basically just a base coat. It doesn't have a ton of color to it, so it doesn't do a ton of color correcting. But yeah, I'm really happy with all of the whole set. I'm really happy with this beautiful purple lilac color, so I'm going to be right back. I have a really pretty topper I got in the mail from Believe Beauty. They have a couple new nail polishes that's coming to their, I guess, their main line. They sent them to me in the mail, and there was no information on them with that mess, or in the PR package. They didn't even email me to tell me that they were coming. So I am going to put the topper over this so you can see how pretty it will look over this. Whoops, I'm going to zoom back in. So I'll be right back with that topper. And a swatch photo of that, and then I will be done jibber jabbering, and I'll be back tomorrow. So, alright, and here is that lilac shade with that topper on top. It's just super pretty glass flakes that shift, and they're so pretty. No, there's no top coat on right now, so you're seeing a little bit of the texture from those flakes, but it is so pretty. I will have a dedicated video to those 2 nail polishes they sent me. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. This was a long one. There was a lot to go through with all of these. And I wanted to give a really good, fair review of all of the things they had sent me. And I will see you all tomorrow with 2 swatch videos, one for Pep Nail Vibes and one for Polish. Polish has a collection that releases this coming Sunday. and Pale Now Vibes already, their collections have already released. I've got my posts up on Instagram. I've just not been feeling the greatest to do swatch videos or anything, so I will have those uploaded tomorrow. And then also I bought the entire Essie Flying Solo collection. I've been slowly but surely plinking away at the swatches for that, and I will have my video up of that probably at the end of next week. It's just been slow going getting back into nail polish and swatching, and I have collections that are releasing before I have other collections that take priority over the Essie collection. So, swatches, I should say. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I am so sorry it is so long. We'll talk to you all soon. Thank you for watching, and yeah, have a great weekend, I guess. Yeah, today's Thursday, so have a great Friday and weekend.